Bearman dropped today though. 600 Nux, Jordy.
Did you drop today?
I dropped this week still.
Drop
What,
Enemies?
project?
Nah.
Oh, I was gonna say.
But he dropped a project date though.
You what,
Jack
sorry?
Harlow, Heady One.
Do man like... Okay, let's do this.
Yeah.
Let's do it now. Close the door.
Yes.
It's not for us.
Yes, I like this because I don't.
It's not for us.
Right. Let's do this. Let's do it then.
Yeah.
Let's do it then.
Yeah.
Let's have an honest conversation about Jack Harlow.
Jordy's here as well.
Right.
I like
But someone's got to back the corner.
No, I can back both sides with this one.
He can go.
He can go.
He can go, like, he can rap.
He can rap. I think we can all agree that he can rap. But is he good?
Jack Harlow.
He's better than a lot of...
He's a cute white boy.
He's
with
better
curly
than
hair.
a lot of new guys coming out.
Right.
He's like best newcomer.
Do you know what it is? Maybe this is like an older perspective. He's not doing anything like new, fresh.
Nothing to me.
It's not anything that makes you go, oh my God, this is... It's
No,
just...
but-
and I mean this in the greatest respect because I've realised white people think I'm on them. I'm not. I like cool Cajans. I don't like uncool Cajans like Westwood. So I'm just saying, he's just another white boy rapping.
Yeah, but you know the story. He's white.
That's it.
Yeah, but if you're white and good,
Yeah, that's different.
you get me.
Like, he's good.
But everyone should be
He's
good.
good.
No,
but-
don't do that. You should all be good at your job. Everyone should be good
No,
at their
yeah,
job.
but
I
that's
can't-
not-
Come
yeah.
on, we're adults.
Yeah.
We know people ain't good at their jobs. And
Right.
Their jobs.
But I don't want to then. But then it's like I'm over celebrating a guy that's good at his job. Like I don't even like doing.
No. Do you know why you should celebrate someone that is good? I'm not saying celebrate him. The reason why you should celebrate someone that is good is because, maybe in my opinion, the majority is not good.
You might be the best white rapper.
No, hold one second.
What?
The majority is not good. I do not believe that the majority of rappers are good.
Yeah,
I think
Okay.
it's a very small percentage of rappers that are good. I mean, I can go into that even more, but that's a conversation for another
That's
day.
fucked, you know, when you say it like that.
No, honestly, like I was thinking about this the other day. Yeah, I was saying that like,
But good
you know
for
what?
what though? Because sometimes like certain audiences have a preference to the sound, and I'm like, oh, that's good for that audience, but maybe I'll never understand it. If that makes sense.
This is just my feelings. Yeah,
Go on.
I feel as though there is a lot of good music.
Yes.
And there is a lot of good rap music, but there isn't a lot of good rappers. Like, some of the music that I like doesn't come from people that I think are good rappers. I just think that this song's good. I don't think you're a good rapper though.
I know what you mean.
Do you get what I'm saying?
I know what you
mean.
You're not a
That's
good rapper.
That's too gospel, man.
There's only a small percentage of good rappers out there.
But then there's a separation. Some people can rap and not make songs. Some people
Right.
can make songs
exactly.
and not rap.
Right. Exactly.
So
So this is it. So when you narrow it to the people that
Doing
can
both.
rap and make songs,
it's a,
can Jack do that?
it's a small party.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's like again,
He
if
can
it's
do
not
that, though.
he can do that, but it's like it's nothing groundbreaking, and this is no disrespect to him. Like nothing, like his last song was a sample of some pop tune back in the day,
Right.
And it's like
That song, the hook's better than the verse.
What
brother,
song is that? What song is
First Class, and I'm
Fergie.
just
First
like
Class.
Fergie, glamorous.
Oh yeah.
that, and I'm just like this isn't like this is good, but
Is it?
no, but it's not rubbish. It is good, like it is good. That's what I'm trying to say to you. It's good, but I celebrate.
What is in
something
between
that's-
good and rubbish?
What's in between good and rubbish?
Yeah.
Tim Westwood.
Good and rubbish.
Oh no, he's just rubbish. All right.
I'm
just being serious.
You know when you talk to your boy about
Okay.
he'll be like, yeah, it's calm, man.
Calm.
It's calm.
Yeah,
No,
it's calm.
First Class isn't calm. I won't do that because I do give it a little
First
jig.
class
Is it?
I give it a little jig.
No, first class is calm for like the first 30 seconds. You get me? Then he gets into the verse like, whoa.
I'll be honest
The
with
DJ's
you.
got to mix it in.
You fuck off.
I've never played it yet. I've not even played it yet.
Trust
But it's not for you.
Right.
Jack Harlow, if we're being totally 100% honest, is not for the brothers. It's not for the reasons why hip hop was created. That's how I feel. So when I hear him saying I'm hip hop, I'm like, big man, you might be hip, and you might hop a couple of times, but Bobby Valentino, you need to slow down like it's 2001.
But he can be hip hop.
I think he's
Not when you're
I
doing
think he's a
songs
good
like
rapper
First
that
Class.
makes decent songs.
Yeah. The only reason why I wanted to even talk about this in the first place is because I'll be honest with you, like I don't ever listen to him at all. You know that First Class song? That First Class song, I actually didn't even know was him.
Yeah, it gets like
Until then I realized, oh, okay, that's my man. Then I went back and I was like, oh yeah, he's got projects.
Yeah.
Then I'm like looking at even who's featured on the project, and I'm like, oh, okay, like the track list and stuff looks really, really good.
got friends in it.
But there's something about, I don't know what it is, yeah, but there's something about him that doesn't. It's almost like I don't even, and this is mad because I don't even know what he raps about. But whatever it is, I just don't believe him right now. Whatever it is, I just don't believe him.
I just don't think you connect to. That's what I'm trying to say. See, hip hop is. I always say this, and I don't care if you lot think I'm some like Malcolm X guy. I'm bored of it now. Hip hop derives from
Malcolm
black
X chuck a
culture.
white woman?
It derives from black culture. Nowhere else. So unless you're involving yourself and in doing things that are involved in black culture, when you start rapping, cuz I don't even like. You're just rapping over beats. That's great. There's a guy in Blue that used to do it called Simon Webb. I never considered that hip hop for 1 second. Yes, okay, he's an ATO, he's got the gangsters around him.
Yeah.
And outside of the music, he may embody it a little bit. But I see my brother when he came over to the country. They used to watch Poe and Vuj like in 2015.
Who?
Like Jack Harlow and his people, them used to watch me and Vuj.
Yeah, but so what?
No, but I'm saying to you, Copper 90. But Copper 90, I'll be real with you again. That wasn't when I was doing Copper 90 for a year. Man, them used to go to me, oh, Paul, how come you don't do videos no more? So again, the audience they speak to, it's just not really hip hop like that. But because he can rap, he's cute, he's got a couple black friends, and it's just weird to me.
Yeah, it just seems as though it just seems as though like he's like in this thing of because he's been placed in and amongst cool black people, yeah, or cool people that we just and that he can rap. We just it's almost like the maybe, is it like the same equivalency of the white man can't jump thing? Like, the white boy that's playing the basketball and he so happens to be pretty good. So then it's like, we super latch onto this Don because he's actually okay. But wait, is he though?
No, he can rap.
Is he? I'm not saying he's not.
If you start doing that, we have to come closer to home then.
What do you
mean? If
mean?
you're going to start doing that, and I'm not going to say anyone's names, but if we're going to start doing that to Jack Harlow,
right,
who I think is cool, it's just not for me. And I don't understand
we're gonna start doing
we gotta come closer to home.
Like Aitch. I think Aitch is good though.
I think Aitch is incredible.
I think
Jack Harlow's good.
Do you know what? No, okay.
Alright, now I can relate to Aitch because he's British and I know where he's coming from, so maybe that's what it is for me. So if I was from the States, maybe I might be more connected to Jack Harlow. I don't actually know. But I do know I listen to Aitch. I know I do. I do not listen to Jack Harlow.
I think Aitch is better than Jack Harlow.
I agree.
Is it?
I think Aitch is a better rapper than Jack Harlow.
100%.
What would you say?
I think I probably lean towards Jack. But let's have it right.
Why?
Though.
Is Aitch better than Jack?
For me, yes.
Well, let's have that. Let's listen. Let's take that Drake song. Yeah.
He got bodied.
What Drake song?
The song you done with Drake.
The Drake and Jack Harlow song. Jack Harlow should have just given it to Drake.
Yeah, but when we played it, you was hitting me on some Drake, some Jack bars.
Let me hear it.
You.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, because he was saying some stuff. Yeah. But I told you I think Jack Harlow's okay.
But this is what I mean.
I said he's good.
But the
you man are saying he's okay.
No, I'm not. The moral of the story is...
What's the name of the song?
Churchill Downs. The moral of the story is there's good rappers. We don't listen to every good rapper.
That's true.
No one in this room listens to every good rapper. There's good rappers that man just don't listen to.
But it's not just about listening. It's about like relatability. Like, for example, there's good rappers I don't listen to, but I recognize them. I'm like, yeah, I recognize you. I know what you're saying. Jack Harlow, I don't.
Yeah, but have you tried to?
Who, Jack Harlow?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
You've tried to
listen to
Jack
Harlow. I've genuinely made an attempt to listen to Jack Harlow, and I just think he's good, but it's just
because I don't know where this stems from.
This is where I would have to hold my hands up. Yeah.
You've never tried.
I haven't tried, but it's not like I want this to be clear. It's not because I've got anything. It's just I'm waiting for the day that I feel like, okay, cool, let me drive around and listen to this. So see, for me, yeah, you see, like when you recommend a song to me, yeah, from a certain type of rapper, sometimes for me, I can't listen to it straight away. I got to be in a certain type of environment to appreciate it first for me to whether I know I like it or not.
Facts.
Do you get what I'm saying? So like, let's say the sun's beating outside like how it is now, yeah? But there's a slow jam tune that I proper loved. I'm going to tell you about it, but I'm not going to tell you to listen to it now. Because if you listen to it now, it might not match the thing that you're in, yeah? But if you listen to it in the evening, you might have some ambient, whatever it is, yeah? And then you play it, and then you don't like it, you really don't like it. If you give me an artist or a song or whatever, and I'm in the wrong environment, and I tell you that I don't like it, I'm giving you an opinion that from how I feel when I see it, but essentially I'm not in the right environment to even really be listening to this anyway. So I'm just telling you that if I'm in that environment, then I can hear it. So with Jack, I'm waiting for the day where it's like, you know what, I might have a long journey and a day or whatnot, and I think, you know what, let me just fling on a project and ride with that. But there hasn't been anything for me where someone might have just given me a song or something yet, and I thought, even though I'm in the wrong environment, I'm like, oh no, this is kind of cold. Let me see, like how, and I know this is different. I'm not comparing the two, but you were sitting there, we're playing Stardom, yeah. Right? You've said, who's that?
Straight away.
Now, right now, you may not listen to this right now. It might not be.
Okay,
but the fact is, you heard one song and you've said, right, I like that.
Yep.
So now, whatever it is now, you might, whatever environment that you're in, you're going to go and lean to that whenever you possibly can to go and hear that, right?
Yeah, but it's not just, it's also down to the consistency I've put in music when I've lived my life. So when you play Shah Simone, I'm like, oh, that reminds me of boom, 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 boom. And it reminds me of things that I like. So when I listen to Jack Harlow, it doesn't remind me of things that I like. So the likelihood of me continuously listening to it on that is very, very low. But I can appreciate it for what it is and say, yeah, that's good. But again, like I said, it's just not for me. Jack Harlow's just not for me, bro.
He might be one day. I might be you know what? I might be the one who comes across as a bandwagonist with Jack. Like maybe the day that I get it is the day that it just really, you know, like he gets the big feature with this one and that, and he drops the mad album that like
It's
is
still
critically
won't be till like it.
So
It needs the ceiling, Chuckie. I think music needs the ceiling. The moment I get the right ceiling for the song, I'm like, oh, this is where I'm meant to listen to it. And I've tried listening to Jack Harlow, and I just don't know what ceiling it is, apart from with Vuji's house. I don't want to go to Vuji's house. I don't like his ceiling, so I don't want to listen to it no more.
Every time I've listened to him, he's impressed me.
Really? Yeah. And I trust your ear.
I'll be honest.
So that is gonna make me lean to it more.
Has he impressed you? Is he calm? What's going on? What do you think he is? Because I'm confused now. At least I said he's good.
I think he's good at rapping.
He's just good.
Do you think he's a good song maker as well?
I don't know so much for his songs. I think he makes songs for girls.
There you go. So that's what it's not for me.
Yeah, but I like Drake, and Drake makes songs for gal as well.
And
even though he
them.
does man them as well. But I love when Drake makes songs for gal.
Yeah, but some
I love that.
Yeah, but that's your type of gal tune, because Drake is a brother. I'm trying to say to you, Jack Harlow's not grown up. Take a look at Jack Harlow's early pictures, please. Donnie was in football tops, and he's just in a whole different world. So when he was talking to the gal, see the gal that he was talking to, I don't know how to chat to them gal. Obviously now over here he's playing the cute white boy. He doesn't have to say too much. He can get the gal. So I don't really think, this is my opinion anyway. When I see him flirting with gal and all of that, it's just not nothing I rate. It's just not my thing. When I see my brothers like Drake, if I see A$AP Rocky, shout out the tune for Rihanna, that's my thing. That's how I recognize it.
Is there any other like rappers like that? I mean, obviously, Jack is like reaching a mad height at the moment, and there's a lot of talk on. I was even hearing a couple people just lightly mentioning him being the next Don from Drake or whatever, and I'm just like,
the next who from who?
That's why these conversations are happening.
No, he can't. That can't happen.
People kept likening him to Drake. That's why these conversations are happening. It shouldn't happen. No one should have done that.
But you know why it happens? Because the largest group of people on the net are kids. That's the largest group of people. And if they say something, it gets polarized, and then everyone goes, that's a talking point. And that's what it is. Like, Jack Harlow's just got a massive group of probably females that fuck with him. Like a massive group. And if they say something, you know it's democracy living. You don't really care about anything more than what's the most popular opinion. But it shouldn't be an opinion, but it will be.
He can go, man. I think he held his own on the Drake record.
No, he didn't.
I'm gonna listen to it.
No, he didn't. I've got it right here. He didn't, Chuckie. We're not gonna do that.
I think Drake won.
Is he better than Mac Miller?
He did not hold his own.
Is he better than Mac Miller?
Yeah. But Mac Miller was just wavier.
Huh?
Jack Harlow can rap better than Mac Miller for me, but
yeah.
But Mac Miller is much more of a believable character in the world that he's in for me.
It's not.
And he's much
wavier.
Mac makes better music.
Oh,
too.
thanks.
Huh?
Mac makes better music.
Much better music.
Yeah.
Period.
So Jack Harlow's a better rapper, but Mac Miller's a better artist.
I reckon. I think technically, yeah.
Right, fair. That's
fam. This is not holding your own. Do you know if
he put up a respectable fight against the best rapper in the world, bro?
Yeah, so he didn't hold his own.
He held his own. What are you talking about? Of course he lost, but he held
I did like that bit. I was gonna say started off mad strong.
I know
He
he
started off
shaking in the
mad
middle.
strong, and then it sounded like tad bit writer's blocky.
He changed the flow. And he changed
Yeah,
the flow.
tad writer's blocky. Stumbled a bit,
But
then he recovered again.
But
my problem
just
is
to add, just to add,
Go on.
there was a leak. So because there was a leak, he added to his verse.
Right. Okay.
And he just paused at the added bit. But the guy goes, man. He done his
I still want to
So
hear the
my
rest.
thing
Go on.
is, holding your own against someone, there has to be a level of consistency. But this is not bad to not hold your own against Drake. I'm not saying it's bad, but you just didn't hold your own when a man
That
does
was good
this.
still though.
Hold-
As soon
you
as
can't hold-
as soon as you hear, yeah.
You can't hold your own. Listen
Wait,
to
what's
this.
it? I'm gonna stop.
Holding your own. Don't talk to me about holding your own.
I'm in the waiting room reading.
Dumb.
Holding your own.
It's dumb. But I'm with you though.
Come on, man.
I'm with you.
It's semantics.
It
But
is Drake though.
Yeah, it's
Man,
Drake.
it's done. Man was talking about 100 grand to his granddad. A man said Forbes. There's no
Drake.
holding your own. There's no holding your own. Hold what? I'll stop there, man. That's not holding your own. And that's not even me being disrespectful to Jack Harlow. That's just me saying
He done his thing. But the other
Jack
rappers-
Harlow needed 3 more albums, Jordy, and then he could have gone there. The truth of the matter is, you know why you can't hold your own? You're going against someone that has about... When did Drake come out? Like 2009? That's too much life experience. Jack Harlow, you came out like 2016, 2015. Like you've been hot for like a year and a half. So the subject matters you're talking about. You're talking about giving your granddad 100 bags. This guy just said, I'm in Forbes. So we're not holding our own now because we're talking about the same thing. But where I'm talking about it from, I'm here.
You're talking
You're
about
here.
subject matter though. I'm talking about technicality, the abilities.
Do you know what I would
That's
say?
not holding your own though. Holding your own against someone in a rap battle, my brother, is down to everything, not just the parts that we prefer. So
But you're talking about the part you prefer.
No, I'm talking about everything.
You went straight to the subject matter.
That's what I'm speaking about there, but we can talk about something else. If you want to
Ability-
talk about flows, let's talk about flows.
abilities
Let's
is
talk
done
about
his
flows
thing.
then. Let's talk about flows.
Bro, I'm telling you Drake won. I'm
Back to
telling
him.
you Drake won. But Jack he put in a respectable effort. Facts.
Oh, now I like that.
Facts.
Respectable effort is decent.
That's
to
what holding your own is though.
No, it's not.
Bro, come on man. You're acting like Jack Coward.
Sorry, Jack, man.
You're
You
acting like
just
Jack.
do
You're
that.
acting like Jack just folded.
Now, do you know what? Jack, he definitely
Bro,
did
Jack's
his thing.
done a song with Drake with no hook.
Yeah,
Come on, man.
yeah, it's Drake, isn't it?
What are you doing?
And
You
that's
done a
why
Jack-
man. That's why man can't diss Drake to me.
Never. That was
But
embarrassing.
but yeah, I think you know what that Jack could definitely go toe to toe with the early Drake.
Yeah,
That early Drake,
I hear that.
he could stand next to
I hear
that right there. And I think it kind of goes to almost what Poet was saying is that like even with that experience of that's where Jack may be at right now. He might be at that early stage of Drake, even though I don't think that he is still.
No, do I?
But I think if you're going to use any type of comparison, it is that is the rapper that could stand next to, if he's going to stand next to any Drake and it be a thing, then it's that. Do you know what it is as well? Yeah, it's that sometimes, you know, like,
Horrible.
sometimes you don't see a level until they're standing next to the bar. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, you see someone and they're like good at what they're doing and that, yeah, and then they stand next to the bar.
Bro,
And then when they stand next to the bar, the levels just seems cute. It seems cute, but it's not the bar.
It's like Mitrovic in the championship, and you're like, well done. That's what Jack Harlow was doing. But when he comes Prem, he's scoring 9 goals. And that is just all I'm saying. I'm not trying to discredit Jack Harlow, because like Jordy said, he went against one of the best rappers in the world right now. So if you go against the best rapper in the world, I don't think holding your own is part of the conversation. Making a decent effort is, and that was Mitrovic. 40 goals, well done, geezer. Love you, but welcome to the Premier League. Drake don't fuck
6
about.
for you now.
You just gotta just. I would never have done the song that early, and I definitely wouldn't have done it that early on a Drake beat. That is just.
I'm taking a Drake song anytime I can.
I hear you.
Yeah,
600 Breezy didn't.
that ain't.
Anytime
My
I can.
brother.
I hear that.
Neither did Bryson Tiller.
Oh fuck.
Find it, man.
No, I need it.
Look.
What did you say? Oh, Aitch does better than that.
And I will tell you, Aitch does better than that.
I think.
Aitch
Do you know
does
what? Do you know
better
why? Do you know what I say? Like, I know you're looking at me mad. Do you know why? Do you know why? Yeah. The reason why I say that Aitch today gives a better verse than Jack Harlow in that situation is because even though I'm speculating here, so I don't know, Jack could have made that, and then flipping Drake could have just come after. Like, I don't know how it happened, but all I know is, yeah, if Aitch knows Drake is on a rhythm with me, he steps to a level and flosses in bars in a completely different way to a higher level of finesse than Jack Harlow
You know
does.
what, yeah?
I think he does. I think he knows the occasion. You know, you get certain people that are like, okay, cool. For me, again, I feel Jack probably is happy to be there with Drake. It's like, okay, cool, boom. I'm on the track with him, whatever it is now, I'm gonna just do my thing. I think Aitch goes in it and says, yeah, I'm happy to be here, but I'm definitely 100% letting everyone know I am 1,000,000% not dim.
Yeah,
I'm not dim.
Can I play the last bar?
I like your point, and I won't argue it because Aitch is probably capable of it. Except I don't know that I've heard him on that sort of rap beat.
Right, okay.
Can I play the last part?
It's an away game.
It's an away game. It's an away game. It's an away game. It's an away game. It's an away game.
Look how he ends the bar.
Jack is going places.
So I've ruined it there. Fucking hell.
It's an away game.
So if someone said to me, you know, you're going places, yeah, I know. That's all you're gonna give me. I just think that was a sunning, and Drake kind of got sunned on the first album by Jay-Z, but there was a feel about it where Drake almost said, "You're Jay-Z." When I listen to that Jack Harlow bar, he's not saying you're Drake. He's talking about things that he should talk about with another song, with another rapper. I just don't think you should address them things there when a man's gonna, in the first four, is talking about being in a waiting room, reading Forbes, he's in for, like, it's just, let's not talk about money. I won't talk about money. If we're gonna talk about money or talk about certain things,
I think you could. Do you know what it is? I think you could. Do you know what? Do you know why I think you could talk about money? Do you know why I think you can? I think you can talk about money, but you can't mention prices.
Yeah, do you know what?
Like,
It's
don't
the way
say
you do it.
prices. Yeah. If you say, if Aitch came out and said, I'm one of the, you know, let's
One
just
of the
say I was one of the
10 people
15 that got the.
Yeah.
You understand
Now
what I'm
I'm
saying?
rating you
Right?
because
Drake might have been in there as well. But I'm one of the 15.
So I'm
How
with you.
about that?
I'm with there with you.
Yes,
Me and you got
exactly.
the same thing.
Right.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying?
I just think, yeah, I don't know. Some of the things that are being said, I'm just like, I'm gonna keep it 100. I just don't listen to him. Maybe that's just what it is. I listen to Jordy. I think Jordy's better than Jack Harlow. That's just me being
Are you
real.
trying to find a rhythm or something? Are you trying to revive him?
Who?
Oh, I thought you was
Jack?
trying to revive him, yeah.
Jack's
Nah, you know what?
Yeah, my friend, man. I don't know him from nowhere.
Fuck off, man.
Nah, but obviously I'm not dimming him like that because
Yeah,
it's not like, I'm very aware that Jack is like considered good amongst people that trust music taste or whatever.
I hear where
But
people are saying
I
he's
just,
good from.
I just, for whatever reason, there's nothing that leads me into listening to him at the moment, and I don't know why that is.
Is it 'cause
But I
he's
think a
white?
lot of that is,
Is it because he's white?
absolutely not.
I'm just checking.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh no, I
not.
wanted to just get me. Just break
Absolutely.
that one down.
Absolutely not.
Let's get that in the comments.
Yeah, let's get. Right, I know, of course, people might say that, but
Oh,
like, well, let's go.
sorry. One second. What pause? What do you mean by that, East Africa?
I mean, with Chuckie, it's not race.
Oh, so who is it? And I'm ready to replace. How about that?
What was that? Oh God.
He's saying with me it's race, but with you it's
I
not.
think it might be. I think there's a small.
You know me
part
so
of
well, my brother.
it. I
Thank
think
you,
there's
man.
a small part of it.
Poet's fuckery, you know.
So after all that, he's right.
Yeah, exactly. Nah, you know what? If you're good, you're
playing,
good.
man.
If you're good, you're good to me.
It's
You know
straight.
what
If
I'm
you're
saying?
good,
And
you're
like,
good, man.
and that's why like obviously we're doing the white boy and white boy thing, really, yeah. The white boy and white boy crime
White boy
thing.
and white boy
but
thing.
for me, with Aitch, it wasn't a thinking thing for me. The only thing that I would say with Aitch, if I was to point something out, and this isn't so much about him, but the one thing that I thought was really interesting was like one of the earlier marketing campaigns with the blue eyes, like his face on the
H2O.
he had H2O, the blue eyes and whatever, and it was like, okay,
Yeah.
I understand like the reference in the water thing or whatnot, but I think to someone who is just looking at this from a face value, there's a connection to appealing to white people by seeing that white rapper with the bright blue eyes and the face and whatever it is. Do you understand what I'm saying? But to me, the reason why I never made it such a thing, even within our like, because it's culture stuff and whatnot, he's fucking good.
Yeah.
He's
Aitch
good,
is- Aitch
and
is
he's
cool.
been good,
Yeah,
and he's
Aitch is
been
cool.
good, and he can step into the arena. I believe, I have the utmost confidence that, irrespective of how the labels might market him to the white, to Scunthorpe and this, that, and whatever, yeah, if I put him in the session with my man, he's going to say things and he's going to do things. And for me, as providing you can do that, then there's no argument.
He held his own against gigs.
Yeah,
More
absolutely.
than held his own.
More than held
More
his own.
than held his own.
I mean, there's an argument to say. There's an argument to say he nyammed food. There's an argument to say it. There's an argument to say it.
Gigs went mad though.
Yeah, of course.
Super mad.
He did. But H nyammed food.
100%.
H
H
H
went.
nyammed food. H nyammed food.
H went crazy, bro.
Do you know what?
H went crazy.
H went mad too, yeah.
H went crazy. Like I don't listen to that and go. H went crazy.
I love it when we do.
Do you know what? I'm doing it. H is better than Jack Harlow. Done. That's
he
my
is.
thing.
What's the song called again?
Just cause. H is better than Jack Harlow.
Is it not on Spotify?
It is.
Oh, yeah, it is. We'll start recording these pods. Like
H is better than Lionel Richie as well. For me.
Maybe it's because I'm from here, yeah. But Jack, if you're gonna stand next to H, you're gonna have to do
Alright, Jack Harlow and H on the tune, who wins?
H. Nyam's food
100%. That's for me though.
for me.
For
But
me.
I get, you know what? Maybe over there they might
They
say
say
different.
Jack.
They might say different.
I'd have to hear the beat.
Yeah, I hear that.
Oh.
It depends on who's playing
I'd have
where.
to hear
innit?
the beat.
It depends on who's playing where.
This
Yeah?
way, even playing field. Stop him! This is what I'm chatting about. That's what I want to
You know,
hear,
the maddest
man.
thing is, I think he would be able to do that for another strong 6-7
That's
minutes.
what I want to hear. That's just what I want to hear. When he said figures, he was in one part of it. He spoke about 1.1 million. Doesn't matter how much money you have or you don't have.
Can I be honest? You see, when I first heard this, I just thought H just nyammed all the food.
Nope.
Then when I kept hearing it back, I said, "Oh, you know what?
No,
Giggs,
Giggs went mad.
He just did it. He absolutely, definitely, 100%." And do you know what? Yeah, I think for me as a Giggs fan as well, like after hearing it a few times and really starting to like understand that he was smoking it, yeah, I started to think I kind of needed that from him a little bit still, because I just need him to be able to, in and amongst these man, make sure that everyone understands exactly what the hell is going on, not just off of reputation. Do you get me?
I hear you.
Not just off of reputation.
I'm still in shape thing.
I'm still in shape, because you know what? Like, you see, like when you're standing next to some of these lots, when you're standing next to Dave, the reputation can always be there. But when you're just hearing things being said and that, you're like, nah, like don't be letting these young bucks run away with everything.
I hear you.
Do you get what I'm saying? Don't let them do that.
I hear you.
Yeah, because that's another thing. That's another thing. Put Dave on this. Put Dave on this, and you're gonna hear some big flexing.
Oh, listen, don't fuck with that guy.
Big flexing.
You see Dave? Oh, Dave's better than Jack Harlow.
I believe so.
Do you know what it is, yeah? Alright, now I understand what my problem is. I think maybe I'm just spoilt in the UK. I think UK rappers are so sick. Like, someone that's not even got the profile, hasn't got a massive profile, but is so sick. Let's say just use Jordy. He cares about music so much. You hear every single bar, they're cold. And I just think in the States, sometimes people just get away with murder and they'll just say things are good because, and they're just all right. They're not that great. Whereas over here,
Nah,
to play in certain
dog
fields,
shit out here as well.
No, there's
shit,
dog shit everywhere.
But I just think, for example, you watch, I don't know, the Brit Awards, and then you see Dave come on stage, and there's Gets there, and there's Meat Man. There's not a lot. There's gigs. There's not a lot of people that can play in that field in America, anyway. Over here, I just think there's bare wordsmiths.
Yeah,
there's more wordsmiths over here to me that I respect than there is in the States right now. I don't respect a lot of the wordsmiths in the States anymore because they're just not saying words, unless it's like Benny the Butcher and them lot. But even then,
I fuck with Benny the Butcher.
I like
Benny's
Benny.
cold,
I like
man.
Benny. I like Benny.
Because isn't it?
Crazy.
Yeah, them man are cold.
Ridiculous. And 600 Breezy in the man.
Honorable shout out to 600. If he comes here, bro, man, make him cut. He's got to sit on the couch, blood.
Oh, is that you man's guy?
600 Breezy.
He busted me on 600 Breezy.
I like ESTG.
Yeah, he's hard as well,
ESTG's cold.
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't know.
He's from Jack Harlow's town, by the way.
Yeah, no.
Where's Jack Harlow from?
Louisville, I think. Louisville, Kentucky or something.
Kentucky and that.
Him, Bryson Tiller, ESTG,
They're on the same
ends type.
Did them man roll?
I don't know if they're raw. I think they have a relationship.
Right, okay.
ESTG
A rapport.
It's just too gangster. I don't know if he rolls with much people that are just not from his part.
He messes with Jack Heavy.
Is it?
Yeah.
When I'm in the club, I see bare people with Jack Harlow when he's in the club. Bare brothers. With
Yeah,
Jack.
is it? Yeah,
Bare brothers.
like
with
bare
Jack.
gangster man and that.
Yeah.
Honorable shout out to
Certified.
Huh?
Where do you see Jack's trajectory?
I have no idea. I mean, look,
He's probably gonna go.
I think so.
He's
I think
white.
he's going to be I think he's going to be around for a long time. Oh, that was another thing I was going to say as well.
In
yeah.
what
Is that,
capacity, though? I always wonder this with white rappers. What capacity are they around for a long time?
Right. So this is because I was going to say this earlier. Yeah? I think one of the things as well is that because Drake's been around for such a long time, everyone's thinking, like, who's gonna be the next guy? And it's like the way that things are right now. I just don't think that I don't think anyone's having a run like that.
No, he ain't
I don't
got-
think anyone's having a run like that. So I think everyone just needs to kind of get that out of their head. A long time now, if you can get 5 years out of it at a height, you've smashed it in your life. You smashed it in your life.
Oh, I listened to.
You're not getting a 10, 12. You're just not getting. I can't see it. And if it does happen, whoever it is from is not out yet. I believe.
Probably.
This is the reason why I think, because comparing them two to me is silly. It's very, very stupid. And this is the reasons why I believe it is. When you appeal to younger females, they're going through so many transitions. Like, my little sister would have this guy on the wall 1 week and this guy on the wall the next week. They're not loyal to anyone. So there'll eventually be another cute white boy or another cute nigga or whatever that they'll all love. And then you're going to have to go, but what else are you saying, Jack? Like, what else are you doing? Because if you're just chatting to the gal, guess what? They'll be disinterested soon. Because that's just the cycle of life as it goes anyway. With Drake, whenever he was doing whatever he was doing, you give you a ransom. He give you an ignorant shit.
Yeah,
Give you
100%.
some, do you know what I'm coming
give
from?
you
So then the
energy.
balance
That's
of it,
the thing, yeah,
maybe
it's like-
maybe there would be more girls, but it wouldn't go against the. Do you know what I'm coming from? He'll give you successful. He'll give you something with a couple of brothers on it, man.
But let me be clear, though.
That balance.
None of us know that Jack isn't giving us that.
Right.
Because I don't know his Discog at all.
Me neither.
I don't know that on his album there's not no beat.
Well, do you know? Imagine this. I listened to enough Jack Harlow to have at least or I listened to enough road rap and all of that to have at least found one Jack Harlow song where it's like that a bit.
Yeah,
And
because
I- and
Drake
I'm
was Drake giving that, like, at what point was Drake starting to give smoke?
What do you mean? Did you listen to Ransom and Ignorant Shit? He was talking his shit with Lil Wayne. He was talking. Do you want me to play some of that? He was talking.
Let me
his
remind
shit.
myself again.
No, it's true. It's true.
He was. Drake was talking some
He's
shit.
been going to rappers from early.
He didn't give a fuck.
I used to love this.
Fuck
tune as
you,
well, wait.
pussy ass nigga. You should do you. You ain't heard of me,
Oh,
then you
yeah,
should
this
go and
tune
get a
was
Blues
hard.
Clue. Oops, I mean Red Clue. Wayne's here.
All right, okay.
Sue.
Let's do this, yeah. Let's
Come
do
on,
this.
man. He was really out here, man.
Let's do this, yeah. This is gonna sound like man's on
I
Jack.
like it already.
This is gonna.
Just don't do it. Don't do it. We don't
This is gonna
need
sound like
to
I'm
do it.
onto Jack, yeah.
Leave him.
Does Jack stand next to this Drake?
No.
No. But we need to stop running. We need to stop debating a narrative that
Right, I hear you.
someone on the
part of the
timeline just
problem,
made.
innit? I know, I'm
You get
part
me?
of
And
the
I
problem.
agree with that.
I'm part of the problem.
But why not be, man? Man don't need to solve. Harlow can't say nigga, you know. You don't think that don't mean nothing? All right. You don't think it don't mean nothing? All right. Don't say nigga. I don't even know if you can call women bitches and get away with it.
I hear that still. Does he say bitch?
Yeah.
Does he say fuck? He comes across as the rapper that doesn't say fuck. He comes across as the rapper that don't swear to me.
Nah, he
Nice
does swear.
Does he?
Yeah.
So this is
Jack Harlow's a
Does he
little
say
cheeky
pussy?
one, you know?
Does he say
He
pussy?
probably will. He's a cheeky chap, you know.
Is it, yeah?
Yeah, he's not.
Does he
not
talk
idiot.
on that, yo, I chop this?
Bro.
Is he on that kind of?
He's on smoke when it comes together. I'm not lying to you. Jack Harlow's on smoke
They like
when
him.
it comes together.
Hey, get Jack Harlow
Bro,
on the couch.
even the sisters like him now.
Everyone
Yeah.
likes Jack Harlow.
Get
Yeah,
me.
like, all the gals love Jack Harlow.
Get
Can't
Jack
stop.
on the couch, man. Fucking it, man. What? See, man, you know.
I just think Drake had a good balance, man. He was doing mixtapes, he was keeping it
Still
thorough.
Let's
And
just-
Drake was part of Young Money.
Let's just not talk about Drake with anyone.
Yeah, I hear that. Yeah, I hear
Well,
that.
then I'm just-
not unless we're talking
That's
about.
an anomaly.
Let's
is,
just
you get me?
eradicate that here then. I just wanted to just die that. Jack Harlow is good for Jack Harlow. He'll never be, to me, appreciate the same way as Drake for many different reasons.
Honorable shout out to Dave for headlining Rolling Loud Festival in Toronto
Big one.
on a Friday.
Big one.
Massive, bro.
Big one. I saw someone tweet, Dave who? Chappelle.
This is interesting.
The Americans had no idea.
Right. So, because I know, like, obviously, and I don't want to go over this again because I've done it a bunch of times with Poet and with other people, whatever. We talk about rap superstars and whatever, and I'm saying we don't have rap superstars just yet. As soon as, like, when people start going over and headlining festivals and all these type of things, then we could still say that. I'm still going to say not yet.
Is
What?
it? You're bugging.
Do you know why?
What?
Wait, do you know why?
No.
I
Go
can
on.
ask you one question before you continue. Would if you was 20 years old now, would you say that?
If I was 20 years
If you were
old,
20 years old right now and you've grown up with this brother, would you say that?
would I say that? No, I wouldn't say that.
What's your
So
point though?
I'm asking you now because we live in a democracy. If there's more people saying he is than there isn't, because that's kind of the world we live in, what happens?
I don't know if more people are saying that he is.
Maybe you're wrong.
I'm talking about people. And remember,
Maybe I'm wrong, sir.
bearing in mind, I don't care about that. I care about the people's ears that I trust and the people's opinions of music that I trust.
But I
So
think to
forget
headline
that.
a festival
So I-
in a whole other country is a mad thing.
Right.
For me to not say you're a superstar if you're headlining a festival that requires you to take a
Can
flight.
Can you allow me to?
Go on then. I'm
Right.
just letting you know.
The only reason why I say this, is because you see when a rapper headlines a festival in a different country, the general consensus is never who is. So many people were saying who is, right? So wait.
Okay.
And I think that this is a sick thing. Do you know why? Because this could be used as great marketing, by the way, because you know what's going to happen? He's going to come out. There's still going to be loads of kids out there that are going to know exactly who he is because he's got a massive fan base out there. And you know the connection between Toronto
Jersey,
and whatever, all of that type of stuff, yeah? So imagine there's a whole bunch of people out there. If you look on Twitter, and I'm talking about, and I know that Twitter can be an echo chamber, but I understand that, yeah? But like my feed is tailored a certain way, so it's a lot of the time to my biasness, and I can see a lot of things that I want to see. Yeah, but when you dig deeper, you will find people politely asking like, "Who is that?" and they're having a big debate about who it is and who it could possibly be or whatever it is. Yeah. Now imagine this. Imagine he goes out, he headlines his festival, he does his thing, whether he was headlining it or not. Drake comes out. Whoever else comes out. Now, people start looking at this thing completely different because it's like, raw, like, no, this Don is really, really something. So it can be spun in a perfect way for him. And that's where I think that, see, if that does happen, and then, like, and I'm not to say that he will need Drake for that to happen.
No,
I'm saying if something like that happens, yeah, and then it on the flip side of that, then you start looking at, you know what? Nah, this is something completely different here. This is rap superstardom. So for me right now,
You're waiting for a moment.
Remember, understand, yeah, you have to understand this as well. This is coming from someone who is in some way connected
to the
through,
situation.
right? So it would be easy for me to come here and tell you that's a rap superstar. Of course, I could come here and tell you that, but I'm saying he's getting closer and closer to it.
So what are you waiting for? A moment?
Something like it has to be undeniable.
All right, I'm not going to be a troll today.
It has to be undeniable for me. It has to be.
Yeah, I understand.
And you know what? I could still look at him and I
Actually,
could say within my heart, this is the closest we've ever had to a rap superstar. It is.
Can I say this though? Because this is the reason why I say he's a superstar. I
Go
feel
on.
like I just see it anyway. I just see it. Yeah, my vision of something will never change
Yeah.
unless you change.
Right.
I don't care what everyone else is saying.
Yeah.
Dave, to me, is a superstar.
Yeah.
I can actually fully understand where you're coming from and taking a look at the term to an ignorant consumer and say, no, Paul, by the term superstar, that can't be a superstar. And I say, you're right. But everything he does, for me, is pioneering something more time.
Yeah.
It's unique. It's very representative of his personality, who he is. It's never like the noise. It's always him. And for me, that makes you special. Now, if you have multiple examples of this special behavior, I'm like, you're a star. But I guess it's when everyone acknowledges the multiple examples of the behavior, you become a superstar. But irrespective if they notice it or not, to me, that kid is a superstar. Like, cause you don't see stuff like that. You just don't see it.
To me,
But I hear you.
to me, without digging deep, I would say that he's a superstar, right? But when I dig deeper and I look at it, I say he's a star. And the reason why I say that is because I think that what we do is sometimes we use terms so loosely at times. So for example,
Yeah, badly.
like legend.
Badly.
Like something happens and then people just say, oh, this was a legend. And that's nice and that's cute until a legend dies.
Can you be a superstar if you don't care to be?
Yeah, good.
Yes.
It's not about
So
you.
what if his objectives?
star.
What if his objectives are not to be
Doesn't matter.
That's
like
what
no?
anything
But let's
is.
say
Sheeran.
yeah, let's say
Doesn't matter.
let's say look,
I'm saying.
I've gone Toronto and headline that thing, but yeah, I'm getting that done. But I care about the man them really. So when I'm doing Brits, I'm bringing these guys out.
Oh yeah, cold. That would be cold. What if he went out there and brought out Fredo in them, man?
Yeah.
He will do that though.
No, but I'm saying
He probably would,
I'm saying
actually.
I don't care to do that over there.
Yeah.
I want to do it over here where I'm from and bring my peoples from around the way.
That to me,
What's that got to do with him being a superstar or not?
I'm saying like, what if his objectives is I only care about doing stuff here
right.
with my around my way with my
Oh,
people.
so then therefore he'll never.
Yeah,
'Cause
that's
you know
why.
what?
That's why the Toronto thing that you said probably could or should happen didn't happen because you don't care to.
But
I'm
then
just gonna go out
Chuckie-
there, get my check, come here.
Can I throw something else in the equation as well? Because this is where I think I'm gonna gear towards him being a superstar again.
Go on.
Surely life is about the cards that you're dealt. We're playing poker. These are the cards that we're dealt. So whether it's right or wrong, I'm always looking at the audience you have, the music you make, equating to the impact, and I'll look at percentages.
Right.
In America, there's such a large audience for it. You can be an artist making much more money, making more noise than Dave, but I wouldn't consider you a superstar because the playing field you have is so big. It's just like, well, fucking hell, mate. It should be a little bit easier for you. The obstacles in the way of Dave to even have the opportunity to go there, that journey is so much more difficult. In my head, you can't be anything else other than a superstar to do it. I understand by the parameters of like, if you look at everything and you just box everything together. But if I make that a unique situation on itself, I'm just like, you have to be a legend. Because if you was to pass away, God forbid, next year, cuz I'm looking at a blueprint that I ain't seen no one do.
Right.
Literally
and I hear that.
nobody.
And I'm with you on that. But here's where
it's big as
here's where I
well.
push you back a little bit.
Go on, like my hairline.
To me, the example that you've given me, in technical terms,
Yeah.
is a star. And the reason
Okay.
why I say that is
Okay.
because you've given me an example of someone, for example, who is American, that have a bigger pool of people to attract, and they are attracting that. But what are they doing in Switzerland? What are they doing in this country? What are they doing? Like, this is what makes you a superstar.
No, but again, you're not listening to what I'm saying. My nigga, if I got 1,000 people I'm talking to and I got 100 people I'm talking to, just by default, I'm going to be known in other places more than you. I'm only speaking to 100 people.
Yeah.
You speak to 1,000 people, it just means that there's going to be more ears that are going to be able to connect to you. And that's just by the cards that you were dealt.
Right.
And so I'm like, can you really just be a superstar? Like that's just not
Drake
fair.
is
Drake, don't get him involved.
Jay-Z,
Don't get him involved.
Kanye West.
1996.
Let's have it right, man.
These are superstars.
I know, but like,
do you know what is interesting though?
Alright, I hear you.
You know what you're saying?
I hear-
yeah?
no,
you
I
see
hear
what you're
you.
saying? Don't get them involved. We can't do that with superstars.
They're not superstars though. They are beyond. Like that is mad.
So let's
like,
look at them in their superstardom because they were superstars
Yeah,
at one
they were.
point before they were legends.
Yeah.
We're not. We can't. This is what we can't do. We can't say nah, but forget them, man.
No, they're gods. To me, they're gods though.
Yeah, they're
just
gods
like, they're
now.
like legends. Like legends.
Right, but
they're gone.
now. They are.
They're cemented.
But let's look at them in their
superstardom.
superstardom. Right. Let's look at them in their superstardom though.
Yeah.
Like when, let's say that we could all agree that Jay-Z was a rap superstar around the time, in and around the time where, let's say, let's just say around the time he headlined Glastonbury. That's rap superstardom stuff.
What year was that?
When was that? Was that 2010?
He must have been a superstar before that.
Yeah, I'm just giving you an example.
Okay.
I'm just giving you an example, yeah? This is a man at the time where, yes, in America, he's got a bigger pool of people, whatever it is, whatever. Madison Square Garden, boom, boom, he's doing all of that type of stuff. He then goes all the way over there and he headlines that.
That's mad.
And on top of that, he goes all the way over there and headlines that. Then goes all the way over there and headlines that.
That's mad.
Do you get what I'm saying here?
Yeah.
So we're not allowed to say, now forget about that.
No,
We're
but
not
you know
allowed
what? Alright, cool. This one I'm gonna be a cunt. I just think the Jay-Z story to me always has good business moves.
I think so is Dave.
It's more no. I think Dave's thing, in terms of where he's got, is more musical than business moves in comparison to Jay-Z. Jay-Z done some really good business decisions. Getting rid of Dame Dash, getting with Beyonce. These are good business moves. The moment you talk to Beyonce, you're talking to Oprah Winfrey's audience. Like Jay-Z has no business of Oprah Winfrey's audience. Oprah's out giving people like cars with keys underneath their chair. Like that's the Beyonce audience.
I hear you.
And I think the moment Jay-Z sort of went over there, Glastonbury and them things are on the card. They don't really have any of them talk. All right, maybe the Drake thing, but the Drake thing was time ago. It's not like he's done any collaboration since then. He's kind of done it by himself, and he's busting people now. So I just think what
You're right.
Dave's thing's
You're
mad
right, but
to me.
you can't make up. You can't.
Yeah.
You can make the business move too.
Yeah.
You get me?
Yeah.
You could do it. You could do
I
it.
hear you.
You could do it.
Alright,
And look,
it's-
I think
what's
the
the
reason
giddy?
why we're saying this is because we've never seen this before.
Alright.
We've never seen it before, so I understand that.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying it's not gonna happen because clearly it's close. If I'm on one hand, I'm saying, and I'm so happy, I'm so proud of them and Madonna in particular that this is happening more than anything. So we're just having a music conversation, and me and Madonna would have the same music conversation as well behind closed doors. We would do that, and I would say exactly the same thing. Now, me, I'm not as privy to all the information that they have and what they see and what their plan is, and I've never done it before. So I'm coming from a place of just a fan that is just saying stuff or whatnot, yeah. So from a fan's point of view, I'm saying this is amazing. This is amazing. On the other side, I'm saying, you know what? Maybe the headline thing is a tad early. Well, just 1 year, just 1 year, just 1 year. Like I see it as, one below maybe. Do you get what I'm saying? However, it is absolutely sensational that this is happening. And the reason why I say a year early, because I feel that by this time next year, when he headlines a flipping Coachella, yeah, when he headlines Made in America, when he headlines Glastonbury, when he headlines whatever
Coachella's
it is,
a mad thing to
all of
headline,
this, by the way, huh?
Coachella's that's a mad. If Dave headlines
Let me just
Coachella,
don't let me stop though, because I just
logging
want to
out.
get my thing, yeah.
Sorry.
Made in America,
Once
Glasgow.
all of that happens, it just is undeniable. There isn't a who. There's not a single. There might be a. That's not for me. Yeah, that's not really my thing. I'm gonna go on Saturday. There might be that.
I hear that.
There might be a. You know what? I like it, but it's just undeniable. That's all I'm saying.
All right. So the thing is, because I just want to have levels with. I think Dave's the best in the UK. I think.
So do I.
I think he's separate from everyone. So I just want to know one thing then. So what's Digga D for example? I think Digga D's a star. I don't think he's a superstar. But I would never put Digga D and Dave together as stars. Because I'm like, nah, Dave's actually on some... Where he is right now is a mad thing. I reckon Digga D's going to get there because I think he's sensational. But I think he's a star. I think Dave is a few levels up from... I don't think he's in... All right, is he a superstar? Is he a UK superstar?
Yes.
All right, cool. I'm down sharp then.
Yes.
I'm done.
Who, Dave?
Yeah.
Oh, come on, yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, you
100%.
type Dave on Google.
Yeah,
It's mad.
It's Dave.
It's not the
It's
channel
Santan
Dave.
No one
It's
else.
Not, it's not David Beckham. It's not David.
It's not Dave Seaman.
It's not none of them.
It's not even the channel Dave. And Big Zoo's over there. I hear you.
The reason why you have to say that as well is because it's arena tours now, my don. Like 2 London dates sold out, and then this is when you start getting into that. Yeah, some artists they could maybe do 1 London O2 arena, but they couldn't do Birmingham or Manchester in that because you would need those people to be a part of that experience too, right? Yeah. We see when you can do O2 arena twice and then go an hour up the road, an hour and a half up the road, and then do maybe another 2
and pack it
of
up.
them and pack that. Then you just drive up again the next 45 minutes.
You're taking a
and
mic.
yeah?
You're taking a minute.
Huh? Yeah.
Could you have Frisco for me?
You know what? He's pissed. He's just missed a whole music conversation. 'Cause we're about to.
Yeah, he's upstairs.
He's missed a whole music conversation. We're about to go to Kevin Samuels now.
Oh my lord.
But I'll extend it for a little piece. Yeah.
That's mad, you know. So you're right. You're actually right, bro.
Rap superstar in UK though, absolutely.
It's but to be a global, yeah, you're right. You're right. I'm just
It's
too.
undeniable.
I'm too home.
So
That's
it's
my
the star,
problem.
yeah. It's the star, I would say. A star, yeah, man. Like definitely that. But
You're right.
either way though, that shit is incredible, bro.
What? Dave's having a laugh, man.
Fucking,
I
can't believe
need some
it.
of that.
Brother, when I saw him sit down on the stage and he just took in everything and he had that moment where he just put his hands to his face, probably crying, I just said to my brother, you must be so proud of yourself. Like,
Bro,
this is...
I'm gonna cry worse. I'm gonna have bogeys.
Yeah.
If you cry, I want to dash that at you. Anyway. No one's gonna give you no support. I'm gonna get people to boo you. Crying for dickhead. Wake up, man. Nah, but honestly,
I think it's that whole thing of like, it's mad, bruv. I was at Barfly in Camden, yeah, where it was 150 people, if that, yeah. And it's so mad, it's mad, bruv. When you then go into you go into an arena. You go into arena and you see all of these people, bruv. It's nuts. It's nuts. Like when you see it like that, it's nuts, bruv. It's crazy.
So the reason why I love him as well, because I think a lot of people can do arena tours, but I just don't respect their arena tours. I don't think that there's a lot of the culture in there. I think it's rubbish, to be fair. Dave is one man that he plays within the jurisdictions or within the restrictions of what hip hop embodies. Like he plays within that field very, very, very well. So everything he does, I think, represents and epitomizes his struggle, where he is and where he's going. And I have so much respect for it. He doesn't try and compromise his sound in order to get a couple more views or numbers. Like, to me, this guy is a superstar in my head. Like, there's nothing else he can be purely because of how difficult he made his task musically, or how he's just so authentic, bruv.
Yeah.
Man had Gets to the Brits, bro. Like, if you're a grime fan like me and you loved pirate radio like me, you never thought you would see Gets with Chris J and then Gets at the Brits. Like, this is just not meant to happen.
Yeah,
and
trust me.
And just to know that one of the individuals that kind of also made it happen is Dave. It's like, Rasa, you have an appreciation for that as well. Like,
It's
guys,
nuts, isn't it?
please, God bless that youth.
It's crazy just
God
even where the
bless
whole
him,
thing is
fam,
at.
forever.
But yeah, do you reckon Nigga D can get there, yeah?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah? What do you think?
Yes.
I don't know, man.
When we say get there, like, what are we talking about? Arenas in the UK?
You'd have to tell me.
Yes, I believe he can.
Interesting.
I believe he can. The boy is young.
I hope he can. I actually enjoy him a lot. I don't think he cares to.
I don't know, I think he loves music a lot more than people
Yeah.
care to think. And I just think that when you love music that much and you want to share it, you would want to embody all of the things and all of the luxuries that your musical talent has to offer. I think he probably does want it. He may not have said it or he may not show it, but
I'm just going off that. I've never met him. I don't really know.
Yeah.
You get me?
But of course, man, who doesn't want to be the best in the game, like, and have all the luxuries of the best in the game?
And then biggest. You get me?
I think this is speculation, yeah. I think that maybe he's just doing his thing, and maybe like obviously he just wants to do shows and probably just gas to do shows and whatever, yeah. But maybe not focus too much on the magnitude of where he might want to take that in terms of shows until the point of him going to an arena show or going to a really big show and then saying, you know what, nah, hold on 1 second, I want to do that. Brother, I'm not even gonna lie, you missed a big music conversation, you know.
Look who's coming true.
You missed a big music conversation, brother.
Told me still.
Oh man.
What I'm charging?
Frisco's just checking in. Frisco's just checking in. Big music conversation we've been having for how long now?
40-50 minutes.
Yeah, but yeah, until I think when he gets to that point, we talk about Digga D, yeah? When he gets to that point of like seeing the magnitude of that, I think from then, that's kind of when he would start saying, I want to do that, or I can do that. Because the youths them are with him.
He couldn't do shows for a while, you know, and then he went and done the festival. And if you saw, and he brought all these boys on the stage and he done the festival.
Put that more center.
So when you see how much that meant to him, like he was talking about, even the other day I'm seeing tweet like I can't wait to perform certain songs. So if he had the opportunity to do that at his show, sorry, Cuzzy.
It's that back. Yes, I like this. Nice.
Yeah. Come on. How's it looking? Yeah. Come on. Light skin, right grin. All right.
Frisco, we were just talking about rap superstars. This is a thing that keeps coming up all of the time. Yeah, I've obviously just been on the standpoint of like, we ain't had a rap superstar yet, right? And I was saying until we get to the point where like it's undeniable. So see, like when you see, like whatever we're seeing happening over here is happening everywhere else. It doesn't just have to be America. It could just be wherever else, and it is undeniable. Then that is to the point where I say that, you know what, like there is one. I'm saying that we're getting closer to it though. Like we're seeing it, we're getting closer to it. But what we can't do is like early on, like when we was bringing up like Jay-Z and Kanye West and that in their superstardom. Sometimes when we're having these conversations and I mention their names and that, people will say to me, oh no, but forget about them, man. Like not them, man. And I'm saying, but we can't do that. Like when we're talking about superstardom, we can't then start excluding. In my heart, I can say, oh yeah, like this is a superstar and that one's a superstar and that one's doing their thing. But when we're talking about superstardom, we can't exclude the superstars in our minds that we think are bigger. Do you get what I'm saying? What's your take on that? Do we have a rap superstar?
Let me ask you a question, yeah?
Go on.
So you see like when you were saying like it's undeniable in any country, not just America, wherever,
Right.
yeah. How do you know, just say for instance just say Digga D, that's who the last person you were speaking about.
Right.
How do you know his buzz and his hype is not the same in other countries? Like, do you know that for a fact? Like, are you going by
this is opinion.
opinion?
Yeah, this is 100.
So then, like, it's a bit flaky then, because not flaky, but it's a bit like, unless we actually know for a fact,
It's a wasted convo.
do you get what I'm saying? Like, because what I'm saying, what you got, like, I hear what you're saying, I hear your point, but my thing is, do we know, like, how do we know that when he goes to do shows in these places, he don't sell them out, and he's got do you get what I'm saying? There's so many artists that I've never even heard of.
Yeah.
That when I find out about them, they've had and still got a big career going on. Like,
of course.
they're selling out and everything. So it doesn't mean because I don't know about you that you're not. Do you get what I mean? So sometimes it's just that we don't know.
Do you know what? How I gauge it though? I gauge it by shows. So like one thing I always do, yeah, I'm always looking at like who, because sometimes I just try to work out who's bluffing and who's not. Because sometimes we can easily now go on the internet and make it seem like sometimes people put on I'm touring America and it's cute. Like, people are touring America and doing shows and stuff like that. But what I do know is how I know this business is that like a lot of the time people are touring America at a loss. No, let's actually do that. Yeah, I proper rated Little Sims when she came out and she said she had shows and they were sold out. There were smaller capacity shows and they were all sold out. But she came out and she was honest and she said, you know what? Yeah, I am touring this at a loss. And the type of show that I want to do and give people, I've got to fly this person over, I've got to do this, in order for her to be able to do the show the way that she wants to be able to do it, it doesn't make financial sense. And she as an independent artist, she doesn't have the business to be able to say, you know what, here's 500 grand, go and do your thing and make that cover, whatever it may be. She's got to do that out of her own pocket. Now, aesthetically, we could look at the flyer and we can say, she's touring America and it's all sold out. But let's be realistic here. You have to tour America and these places. You have to do certain capacities for it to start making some type of profit. Now, when we look at Dave, yeah, he's toured America. This is going to be the third time that he's done it. The first time he did it was with AJ Tracy. Yeah, they were doing those same smaller venues. Then he went again, did it on his own. And this is how it works. You understand? It's like the artists start off as. Remember, let's look at here. Yeah? Dave did Barfly. After Barfly, he did Islington, I think it was. After Islington, Coco. After Coco, Brixton. After Brixton, O2 Arena. That's how you're building your career. Yeah? So we look at essentially this person's over there doing X, Y, and Z. It looks good, but when you look at the capacities of what they're doing them at, you start to understand or see things clearer. So what I'm saying is, after all of that is, now man are getting to the stage of doing venues that are like good sized venues, 4,000. Like if you could say you could go to Boston and do 4,000, you go to LA, do 4,000, go to New York, do 4,000. That is incredible stuff. But when you look at superstardom, a rap superstar at its height doesn't do those venues anywhere. A rap superstar does the same way that they might go and do Madison Square Garden is the same way they go and do O2 Arena.
Like Madonna.
Right.
Come on.
John, do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, I get what you're
I
saying.
was an enzyme. You broke that down, boy. Go on.
Well, yeah, man. Sometimes man, I have to do that occasionally. Frisco, what's going on with you, my brother? How are you?
I'm cool, man.
You think it was off that one, innit?
I was gonna say something else.
You came in like literally at the end of.
Okay, I was gonna say something else, but then it's just like we can go on for days.
Ever.
Yeah, man, do that, man. We're podding, bro. We're podding, bro. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me
it's
now,
not even.
you know what, when I went
I
to
wasn't
the
even
second
saying you're
venue-
wrong the first time. I'm just saying that what I was saying the first time is like, yeah, sometimes we just don't know.
Yeah, it's true.
We just. But obviously, you as someone that you're a DJ, you're a podcaster, you're probably more in the know than I am.
Some people, yeah.
And most people, do you get what I'm saying? So I hear it at the same time still.
Chuckie's a man that loves shows. That's one thing I'll say about Chuckie. Chuckie loves shows. He always be checking what artists are doing shows wise. I'm not really like that. I just love the artists that I love. Go to the
Right
dentist.
now, Poets Howlers.
Yes, everyone.
you got
Go
for
to
me,
the
my
dentist. Brace yourself. Right now, first of all, I need to apologise. I said it at the top of the show. I say it again.
Go on.
White people have been jumping in my DM saying that one guy said to me, "Oh, you're causing loads of segregation." I said to him, "Yeah, man, I'm just like them people that booed black players when they miss the penalties, innit? I had a strong impact like them. Stop doing that." When I ever talk about things, I'm talking about the worst possible example. Not everyone. I generalise because I ain't got time to go into fine details. But I'll make it like this. When I diss people like that, I'm talking about uncaucasians, not Caucasians. I love all the Caucasians. But you see the uncaucasians? They're like 65 years old, troubling 16-year-old black girls. That's the uncaucasian. Another uncaucasian is a group of people that decided to try and make a film which is similar to a film that I know and I love. So I grew up on certain things. We didn't have much as black people. Love and basketball was a small minority of it.
Right.
But you lot want to go and make Love and Baseball. Your
What?
blood clot backside.
Are you crazy?
2021, you're making Love and Baseball? Who's watching this?
Lie.
Who asked for this?
Lie.
Oh, you think it? Lie me, I tell?
Lie.
Nah, man, I drink tea on the roof. That is the truth. Watch this now. Watch me now. See if I'm lying. See if I'm lying. Right there. Love and Baseball.
Love and Baseball. What
Look at
kind of...
this.
Put that on the screen.
Love and Baseball. Directed by Steve Ace Vado, your backside. Who's in it? Max something and Tate. Listen, this is why I say uncaucasians. I'm going to say it one more time. Black people came here with hardly
Wait,
anything.
who's in it? Don't tell me Jack Harlow.
Jack Harlow directed it. His cousin is the lead act.
No.
Yes.
Mad.
We're not here to tell the truth. Jack Harlow
The
made
lie
the
is
whole
way
film.
more entertaining. So you telling me
Is that
there's
Aitch?
Love and
That's
Baseball
not Aitch,
and
that's
Jack
Aitch.
Harlow's the Don with... Nah, man. Stinker.
So personally, I'm just
Stinker.
saying, just leave our little films alone. What is gonna happen next? Baby gal? No, baby boy. Leave it there. Just leave our films alone. Just leave them alone. We got Shiro's story. What next? Steve-O's story? He's also black. Leave him alone. We don't want no more imitations of
Man's
this
gonna
situation.
start, and then all of a sudden now, you got Paid in Full. Man's gonna start making films like Paid in Essex and that.
Paid in.
Wait, we gotta put a stop to that type of blasphemous foolishness. You
You
know,
already took Jesus Christ. What else do you want?
strong.
Allow it now, man. Rasclar. Now another thing we have to start doing is children can't have children. Do you know why, Frisco? Because children are not mature enough to have children. Do you know about Ari? I just learned about this girl the other day. So I went to go and look about where she feels that she should have her child. Look at this, Frisco. Now, if the mother of your kids decided to take your picnic, the one you love, here, I would love to know what you would do. Oh, that's what Sierra done. She released a great song called Oh. We're not talking about her. Look at this.
He's so good at that.
Why is your child at the back whilst you're twerking in the club?
What?
Why is your child even in the club?
hold on.
Oh, you didn't realize what's going on?
I wasn't even
That's
playing
her
that.
picnic. That's her picnic.
Yes,
Why
everywhere.
have you got your youth in the
Yeah.
club?
Playing with balloon.
Absolute stinker.
Now I hear people constantly say, "Oh, you never know when the right time to be a parent." Listen, we're not animals. Animals don't know the right time, but I tell you what, they adapt. They may not know the right time, but I've never seen a pigeon just go, you know, I'm not looking after my youths today. I've never seen a cat just go, run off the kitten them, and no, animals take more responsibility of their children than adults today. Human beings, it makes me sick. If you have picnic, you see them things that you used to do when you were a child, you no longer can do that because you have a child.
Right.
You set the example. You be the example. You don't be the reasons why they go, I'm not having a youth with her. Do you really want to be that person? Come on, man. It's time to stand up. Step up. Parents.
Whoever breeded that
What?
is looking at that and their chest is hurting.
I can't,
What?
bro. I don't even know how I
chest.
would. Oh my
If
god.
that was your baby mum and you're you,
Yo.
and you saw that, blood, you know, like in the cartoons when the steam comes out your head.
yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
And guess what, Frisco? Without going into too much detail, I've been there. I've been there.
Not to that degree though, but not to that
I've
level.
been worse.
That one there's open shut custom
Alright,
case.
cool. We won't get into it.
We won't get into it. No, it's a
yeah,
horrible
yeah,
place.
yeah,
But
yeah.
trust me, people. All I'm saying is, man, them just be more. As man, I can't speak for the women. Do you know why? I'm not a woman. I don't identify as a woman. I don't identify as day, night, none of that stuff. My man, Rasta, you done know. So man, them, let's just be careful where we're dropping our dick, because certain gal do not deserve to have our picnic. Same way.
Any picnic.
And same way, certain men don't even deserve the privilege of having picnic.
Right.
So let's just try and be more responsible now. Be better than yesterday, because right now, for us all
Be
to just
better than yesterday.
better
I like
than
that.
yesterday. There's too many shit adults for everyone to be a good parent. Come on now, man. All right.
How long has it got left? 3 minutes.
Last but not least, this one here stinks.
Go on.
Stinks. Now, if you know me, you know I'm a cheater. I'm gonna quit soon. But even me, Frisco, you have to cheat with an element of class.
Go on.
What does that mean, Paul? You just don't dip your dick anywhere? There's levels to this. Because one man tweeted, I love you. His name, Swahili Masuko, or whatever. He says, I love you. Make sure I put the tweet on the screen. He then puts 2 hearts and the girl let him love. The picture's quite thin, come like my arm, so you can't really see much, but you definitely know it's not the woman on the next page. You said, you forgot to tell her we fucked raw in your bed on the 21st of February 2022 while she was busy calling your phone non-stop. Great song by Drake. Now, this is what I'm saying. You have to, if you're going to cheat, you got to at least get the girl under manage. She can't be out here telling your whole business to the world. Did it stop there? No. She also tweeted this. This is my 18th year living with HIV.
Guys, let's go. Let's go. Nah, she trolling. Is she trolling? She better be trolling, you know. Nah. She trying to get him trolled.
Yeah. Listen. Just
I
like
started
that.
off by saying,
Way.
if you know me and this is the jungle, yes, I am a cheater. But even cheaters have to cheat with class.
Frisco.
You're hard though.
That is a
Pause.
stinker.
But yeah,
That's a stinker. I didn't even get onto the Drake one.
I'm getting the
because
fuck out.
Drake. Have I got a girl?
yeah.
I'm getting the fuck
Well,
out
not
of
now
it.
you ain't. But
I'm getting the fuck out of it.
Brother. So people, please, let's be responsible because I could have spoken about the Drake situation, but that's just too obvious. All I've got to know is Drake jumped in the girl's DMs and said that I'm here for you. He also said that she needs some excitement in her life. She denied it, but everything she's doing right now, Whitney, go to Whitney's Twitter. She'll show you the rest, man. That's my Howlers.
You know what? Yeah.
You want to see the Drake one?
We're gonna pause it there, but we're gonna keep it going. Just go on, bust that out, and we're gonna add it. Trust
Oh,
me. We're
there's
gonna add
a
it.
bag of pauses.
Just give me. Don't worry, it's fine.
He's
Just-
good. You're not good. What do you want me to do with yours?
Yeah, keep that. Then that's cool. Keep
You want to go to the Drake one?
go to the Drake one.
This is disgusting. This one here is disgusting. Now, I can't find the original tweets. I haven't got all the details, but this is what I will tell you. You'll get some of the information, put it on the screen for me, yeah? Can you do that? My brother, you're done now. All right, there's one brother out there. Drake made a little post. This brother has commented underneath the post. I can't get it word for word right now. I tried to find it. I don't know why I can't find it. But he definitely brought up Drake's son. Now, I'll tell you something.
I know it.
I'm going to bring up my pick.
I know it.
You bring up my
Basically-
pick name, we got an issue.
So yeah, basically Drake, he commented on something in regards to like basketball or something like that, and then Don then responded by saying, something about the youth, but it was like, you know what? Nah, I'm not even gonna.
But I don't want to get anything wrong. So he's
Yeah,
not about
that's
the
true.
youth. Now,
I was
Drake
gonna
has
say-
responded.
when it's something about ghostwriting or something. Like
Yes, that's what it was.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
Him, the son, ghostwriting or something like that. And the son don't have nothing to do with the situation. Just allow him. So Drake said, you know what? I'm going to chat to your gal.
Strong.
How about that?
He said, boom, you know what? I'm going to follow your girl. I'm going to follow your girl because she looks like, I'm going to follow your missus because it looks like she needs some excitement in her life.
Now, I tweeted, lie that Drake, man. Because you know what? I knew what she was going to do. I saw it all happening. So I was like, Drake, let's just allow these
What did
people
she
from
do?
embarrassing herself. My brother, she's releasing a line of t-shirts trying to dog out OVO on some I'm happy with my husband thing. Now, if you take a look at what she was doing prior to this situation, nothing to go on Frisco. Drake told her one thing, you look like you need excitement in your life. And guess what? Drake was right. Again.
Right.
Look at what this gal even went undone. She went to Twitter to make statements, bullet points. Let's read through some of them to clear a few things up. Clear up your fucking house. Don't worry about Twitter.
Strong.
Your house is a mess right now. You got youth picnic, dance a yard.
Before you dance abroad.
I did not ask for this. If you actually know me, you will know I'm a very to myself individual. Now, Tony, darling, to yourself means I'm not on social media.
Right.
You're
Man.
fully out here
Right.
releasing clothes. Like, I don't know what to yourself means in America, but over here, to yourself means me lock up, me chill out. I mean,
Bill
not
in
really.
the yard,
All
blood. That's
right.
what, that's what to myself means.
Right.
Stay out of people's business. Stay off of social media. And I'm in my yard minding my picnic, bro.
Exactly.
That's to myself.
And next bullet point, I did not make my husband troll anybody. Darling, it's not about how it started, how it finished. If she started like that, what did you do? Continue it, you're just as bad. Next thing, I did not make Drake start following me.
Oh, shut.
Shut up, man.
Let me make you finish.
Don't think Drake cares like that, please. I did not make y'all start commenting or following. I am not looking or hoping to be any celebrity. Then why are you here on social media
Talking.
socializing and chatting? I know
man.
this was all because of a random comment between two grown men, not me. Then why are you still here chatting, darling? It goes on for her to say loads of things. I'm going to put the post
It
here.
wasn't
Should we
even a
put
conversation. My man made a statement. That was that. I'm following your missus. Yeah. The conversation was done after that. Yeah. The conversation
Two
was done. I'm
grown men
following your
having a
missus. What you gonna do? Look, sorry, Poe. Sorry to
No,
interrupt.
I want you to go.
But hear what I'm saying now, yeah. See her carrying on like that actually feeds into the fact that Drake was just fully right. Because let me tell you this, yeah. What she's trying to do is she's trying to show her man, I don't really care. So I'm going to do this by showing that I don't really care. Now, by trying to show that you don't really care is showing that you really care.
You care.
Like, do you know what? You're so excited. You are so excited at the fact that he followed you.
What?
Do you know what? I'm gonna speculate here as well, yeah? I could almost guarantee this gal jumped in a WhatsApp message, WhatsApp group with the gal and was having a different conversation with the gal that she was having with her man. Yeah? I could almost guarantee you if Drake said, yo, hear what I'm saying, yeah? I see what you're doing online and whatnot. Boom, 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 boom. But hear this now. I got a young condo in LA. Yeah? Come over. Here's a light 20 stack. Yeah? Here's a quick Birkin. Yeah? Bring Katrina. Watch how quick she got there. Her boyfriend will fart.
A boyfriend over there babysitting.
Yeah? You're not going to do all of that now. You won't start doing all of this, that, whatever. Watch how quick she'll go over there.
Chuckie,
the boyfriend will fart.
Chuckie, watch this. To everybody on gram, social media, I love that I don't care. This is when you know someone don't care. When they're impartial.
Right.
Unless you're impartial, I'm sorry. Go by further.
Bro, she was gassed.
You care. I
Bro,
care.
she was.
I care.
Bro, she was
By not
gassed.
caring, you should have just shut up and get on with your life.
Bro,
Impartial.
Bro.
The moment you respond, even if it's 2%, you can't say I don't care because you cared enough to respond. You care.
But it's more of a stink. I'll be honest with you.
more
Her
of a stinker.
behaviour is more of a stinker to the man.
100%.
The reason why is because my man followed your gal, yeah, and now, because your girl is so excited about it, she's now playing a character to try and appease you.
And what do you do?
Because of your foolishness online.
And what do they have? Children. There's going to be more shit adults. Drake, that's the only reason why I didn't want you to do it. She's
mad.
embarrassed herself now.
It's mad that all started from a comment on fucking social media.
On social media. And the
I
kids
love,
them look
you know
young.
that? That's one thing I do like, because I can be, sometimes, I could probably be that level of petty as well.
Oh, I
you know what?
definitely
Hear
could.
what I'm saying? Yeah, is that what you're doing in that? You are gonna do nothing. You know that. You're just not gonna do nothing. But you're just talking off your mouth and that. Cool. I tell you what. I'm gonna do something that is just that is going to be an actual fact. Yeah. I am going to excite your missus.
Oh,
So I'm just gonna just follow her.
Do you reckon
That's
she
just
said
what
Drake?
I'm gonna do. And
reckon
you know
she said
what?
Drake?
There's nothing that you can say or do. No matter how she verbalizes whatever it is that she's verbalizing, yeah, there is nothing in life that you can do that can stop that feeling. You know when you feel inside. You know when you get that. You can't do that. You can't control that. You can control behavior, but you can't control the. You know like when someone does something and they upset you and you're angry, and it's like you're not gonna punch them up, but inside that someone's just told you something that touches you. Yeah, that just touched you. You can't control that. It's an emotion.
Yep.
If someone does something that is like that makes you super happy, yeah, you can control the fact that you're like not gonna run up and down and start doing cartwheels and oh my god, I'm so happy. But you can't control that feeling of happiness that you get when someone does. You just can't control that. So see when my man did this, you can't. No matter how you verbalize whatever it is that you verbalized, you see that initial excitement that she got. How damp in the panties she might have been in that moment. You can't control that. You can't control that. So you just have to just hold the L and just leave it. But now she's making him look more stupid by being
The
stupid.
moral of the story here is, don't be a waste man commenting bullshit
Right.
online. End of.
And I think
That is a good moral if you ask me. That's a fucking great moral. That is and that's where we can end it, Howlers, you know? That's the moral of the story. Don't do that.
Right.
Don't do that because Drake will jump in the DMs, then what?
Bruv, man will
Ruin
fly.
your whole
Listen,
week.
like man will
Man
fly
just
your
made
girl
400
over.
mil, you know? He just
Like,
made
man
400 mil from his last deal.
Fam,
Fucking that.
look, Matt, like to fly a gal over. You see when you reach that level of pee and bank and whatever, yeah, and you have that level of
Listen,
pettiness.
you don't
to
even
fly
have
a
to be
gal-
Drake's level to do that shit.
Yeah, that's true.
You don't have to be that level to do that
That's
shit.
true.
I've been
Fly
doing
someone over, put them up for a few days or a week or whatever.
Yeah.
Your gal, if she's on it, what?
And here's
easy, bruv.
here's a light
But what I'm
pina
saying
colada.
is, don't be online chatting shit, bruv.
Right.
Just shut up and flick through, bruv.
that's it.
You don't. No one asked you to comment nothing. bruv.
Right.
So just shut your mouth and flick.
I'm going to crush and
Because
burn.
it's unnecessary, bro. We don't. No one needs your opinion on like if you're just trying to cuss someone or get onto an artist or a rapper or a celebrity or whatever. You're just trying to troll. Then yes, this for reach you, bruv. Sometimes your girl's gonna get moved to because you know what? Some man are as petty as you.
Right.
Some man are gonna say, yeah, alright, pussy, I'll watch this.
Right.
Your girl follow, DM. Yes, that for reach you, bruv. That's what needs
That
to
will
happen.
hurt, you know.
Right.
Because that will teach you not to be a waste man online commenting, bruv. Who does that shit, bruv?
Because the kid of his.
Does that? No
Imagine
one don't do that,
the
bro.
other man in your gal's DMs is Drake.
Yeah.
And you're already an insecure man like that man there. He's had a stinker, man.
Another
But
man,
yeah.
what?
Think about it. He's a man in his yard. And the man you're worried about is Drake. And you got picked. Just rock up with the food, man. Rock up with the food, man. Leave the food now, man. Leave the food.
Hey,
Unless it's
listen.
Jack Harlow.
Frisco, thanks for passing through, brother.
problem,
Alright,
man.
Love,
honestly,
man.
thank you, my brother, for coming through.
Tottenham EP
Alright,
out
get
as
the
well.
EP!
Tottenham
Yeah,
EP out. No.
Thanks for listening, everyone, yeah?
Yeah, yeah.